Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Into the Breach, where we're not exactly in the place we were when we last left off. I had a little recording mishap, and I ran about half this island with the recording, not actually outputting into the file correctly. It's a weird technical problem, but listen, all you need to know is nothing super meaningful has happened, except that I did, we lost some buildings. But that aside, stuff is pretty much as it was. I did not manage to get the bonus objective here, which is a shame, so we didn't get a reactor, and I'm just, managing so far. So, kill 7 enemies, protect coal plant, or take less than 3 grid damage while protecting emergency batteries. I'd like to believe I can pull this off. What does the other map look like? Ah, the other map has water and mines. No, let's do this one. Kill 7 enemies can be tough, but also water and mines. How are we going to make most optimal use of our terrain here? All right. So at this point, we are either going to beat this island and make some hooray and make some real new progress, or we are going to lose with a ton of coins. Wow, that's fantastic. Or we're going to lose with some serious coins, and we're going to unlock a new squad. Obviously, both of these things are sounding pretty okay to me. So, we have an opportunity here to kill the blobber, and I think it would be foolish to waste it. Let's absolutely do that. And then I think that feels pretty strong. So you can dash punch right out of webs. That's cool. That's cool and good. Does it make much sense? I guess it doesn't really make any sense to do anything here other than just shoot him. I guess I can have the artillery unit kill this guy. Oh, you know what? That's what I should do. I should make a spider. So I'm going to step back here, and then... Well, no, but he's going to die anyway. Yeah, I think as kind of unimpressive as it feels, I think the move is do 1 damage. Or, this does 2 damage even when it doesn't kill. This is the move. In this game, as in real life, spiders are the solution to many of your bug control problems. Okay, getting to be kind of a lot of stuff here. So, hey, what's that achievement? 5 tiles. So if I was standing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It wouldn't be lethal if I did it right now anyway. Do I want to just pull it onto the mine? I think I want to just pull it onto the mine. I'm trying to figure out what the most efficient way of dealing with these two is. Because, I don't want to spend a whole lot of mines. This thing does actually have to die. Yeah, alright. Let's punch this to death. I will generate a spider. And I don't know what I will do with the spider. He'll just kind of get over here and be in a position to be helpful later. Okay, that gets us our 7 enemies. Because I don't love 4 spawns all at once. 3 of them alpha. Yeah, pretty bad news. Okay, a lot of them aren't trying particularly hard, which I do appreciate. So what? We can dump this guy into the ocean. We can move this one onto a mine. And then I can just kind of get out of the way over here. I think I'm going to have the spiderling just block a spawn. And unfortunately, we can't really do anything with Ralph. Yeah, I mean, I can let these things hit each other, which is funny. Don't get me wrong. I guess just kind of like get over here, be in a versatile position for next turn. Okay, so I can totally get this this achievement. Oh, you only have 3 health. I have to be careful how I do this. Yeah, I was just gonna pull this thing, but obviously that's actually quite dangerous. Yeah, if I can't afford to pull the Firefly this way, then maybe this doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's frustrating. So we could pull the Firefly. I'm trying to figure out if there's any way to use the artillery mech to push things around such that I can get Ralph Carlson a straight run up on this thing. And unfortunately, I think the answer is no. I think this guy's just in the way. Yeah, we can kill this thing trivially. I'm really trying to maximize my value here. It's fine. Let's just get the kill. All right, so you come over here. You're the only one who can still get experience, so you do that. I can punch it for 3 damage. We can kill it, but it doesn't actually do anything. Whatever, I'll just get out of the way. It's all good. Okay, that's a real victory. We at least made it to the end of Island 2. I am still playing on Unfair, right? Yes, okay. I was going to say, it has felt a little bit easier this time. Maybe I'm just playing better? Maybe. Okay, so the Hornet Leader. We have maximum grid. We have 8% grid defense, and who knows, maybe it will actually do something once in a while. Killing the blobber early is going to be, like, critically important. Alright, I'm going to try a little something here. Try to set him up in a position where he can execute a really long dash punch to start things. Okay, well that thing put itself in position to be dropped in the water very easily. It's interesting how little most of them are even trying to attack. Huh. Well, I'll say this. They have not left us with a lot of options. How do we deal with this? I mean, I can move the Alpha Hornet off of this thing, of course. We probably are going to lose those buildings, though. What is the right way to do this? I was going to try to play on this axis instead of this axis. I think what I'm going to end up doing here... So you do 2 damage. Yeah, I think what I'm going to end up doing here is having Harold Schmidt move to here, pulling the artillery mech over, and then using the artillery mech to reposition this enemy. And I'm just going to put the blobber in the pool right now, because that's easy to do. And we're going to let this go off. We're going to take 3 damage. Because it's not avoidable. But we dealt with the single most annoying enemy, for sure. That's not a very smart way to do that. Well, whatever. I'm not spending my reset on it. Oh, hey, a resist. Really was not expecting to see one at 8%. Okay, the good news is a lot of the Hornets are actually making it kind of hard for the other enemies to participate in the battle, so that's cool. It's pretty easy for me to kill the Alpha Hornet. What would be the best way to do it, though? So if we got rid of this thing somehow. Interesting. What I really want to do is get the Alpha Scorpion out of this tile so that we can bump the Hornet leader over to here where it will execute that Hornet and do 2 damage to that Hornet. But I'm not quite sure how to do it. And obviously it would be great if we could protect the corporate tower as well. Your repair push is probably not the thing for this situation. We could drop an artillery shot right on top of this to push that over. I have to move my units around a little bit first, but it's doable. So yeah, if we place you here. God, I wish Ralph Carlson had the ability to punch this thing without moving it. Because that's what's gonna break this entire plan, is that I can't. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It really sucks. Honestly, it really sucks. All right, different plan. What if I do something else? We can very easily just kill this thing. So you can move to here. You could pull or push. Pull or do damage to the Hornet. But only 1 damage, right? Yeah, we haven't fixed that yet. You could stand here and repair. Bounce the Hornet off of the Scorpion for a point of damage. I mean, obviously, like, dumping the Scorpion in the water feels like objectively the right play. Ralph's very poor movement is also sort of a problem. So, like, maybe the move is Ralph just goes here. And he punches this thing into the Scorpion, setting it to 1 health so that we can then spider it. You come over here. The spider attacks and pushes this enemy. And then you get to shove this guy in the lake. And we take a hit on another building, but we did kill 2 alpha bugs that turn. So you do 2 damage. Okay. So this thing is free spider food. How do we want to take advantage of that? The spider is going to spawn in kind of an awkward spot, though. I could just kill the normal Hornet, move down here and punch you into that space. Using the Hornet leader to kill this thing, obviously, is a very compelling idea. I don't know if the numbers are quite going to work out, though. I guess, okay, maybe what we do is... I can pull the Hornet. No, we're not going to get enough damage onto the Alpha Scorpion this way. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to have one of them hit the other while also saving the tower. I think this is a pick one. And I would rather not lose the tower, I suppose. I also definitely want to block some of this garbage. So... Oh, you only have 3 movement. That is a little complicating. Yeah, even if we move Ralph. Yeah, I can't make a spider this turn, which really sucks. And in fact, I kind of think the artillery mech just doesn't have a lot of play. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kill this thing where I stand. This is not the most exciting outcome. But I really cannot figure out a way to save the building and also get them to hit each other. And also block a spawn. I am trying to get a lot of stuff done all at once here. Alright, please tell me the thing that still spawns is not an alpha. Of course it is. And of course it's another scorpion. Well... can I possibly get 5 damage on this thing? I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're not getting that star. Like I said, this is not my first missed objective here, so it doesn't really matter. So I think I do that. That lets me... Wait, if I do that way, aren't you going to die? Well, actually, we can just kill this thing, because I can do 1 damage and then... but yeah. I can kill this thing, but it doesn't... Alright, reset turn. Hold on. Hold on. This plan doesn't actually end with the corporate tower still alive, which is like... I would like some stars. So the only way to get this thing away from the building that's targeting is to use the grappling hook, right? Yeah, we can just do like a really unexciting turn here. I punch you that way, bring you down here, and bounce this thing over to there, which allows you to move here and pull this guy. I totally forgot about the fact that he has Technician. It's a good thing that his auto heal doesn't do the push, because that actually would have been disastrous. Okay, 6 stars, you know, it's something. And we're 2 islands in now. Calls in bombers, dealing damage to every time. Wow. Wow. Uses per battle 1. I mean... I feel like we should buy that. This is, yeah, it's an any class weapon. Hell yeah. And then like reactor core plus 1 grid power. Congratulations. So now that we've experimented with Harold a little bit, do I want to keep him on? I guess he has more XP than Amelia does. You're plus reactor, yeah. Okay. So do I want to give Ralph the other reactor so that we can make buildings immune to this thing? No, I think I want to install the other reactor here. And I just want to make the tank cannon deal more damage. We just have to do more damage. Okay. Hooray! By completing 2 islands, you overemphasizing in a way that's a little bit patronizing, but fine. Pinnacle Robotics. Let's go check out Pinnacle Robotics. They fight a war on 2 fronts. One against the Vec, the other against its own sentient weapons. Yeah, lots of new scary bugs, and also Alpha Scorpion Leader is a real bummer. I hope you can respect both forms of life on this island, organic and mechanical. Listen, you, lady, you hired me specifically not to respect certain forms of life. Alright. We are going to have to open up the rest of the island no matter what. Like, the Silicate Plains does have to get done. Let's just go ahead and do it now. When I lost control of my environmental processes, hundreds of Vecca machines alike were frozen solid. As the island comes back online, these fresh dangers are being freed. Oh, cool. Yeah, enemies. Alright, well, we just have to be careful about the breakage. Gosh, there's a lot of them, huh? So we can stand on the ice for the moment. Feels dangerous. Okay, hatching. Hatching is happening. So, this guy, new kind of enemy, the Digger, creates a defensive rock wall to guard its attack. When it attacks, it does hit all 4 tiles around it. So, how do we deal with this? Okay, if we have the cannon mech just bounce the Alpha Hornet off of that rock there, we can destroy the rock, doing 3 damage to the Alpha Hornet. We have the combat mech stand over here and just execute a lethal dash punch, and then the artillery mech just shoots the Alpha Hornet for a point of damage, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. That separates our people for a little bit, but that's fine. And maybe even good, actually. Okay, so another new enemy type, centipedes. They launch acid. Acid doesn't, if I remember correctly, acid doesn't do damage by itself, but a unit that has acid on it takes double damage from anything else that hits it. And you can see it creates pools of the stuff on the ground, so you catch it just by getting near it. The artillery rocket is not too dangerous. Obviously, like, this thing is just getting pushed into the water, right? It has 3 HP? Alright. I think that's a pretty good start. And then instead of doing the water thing, I'm just going to step to here and hit it for 2 damage. But this is, I think, better positioning for the rest of the battle. And then... Cool, it did work. I was really hoping that would give us ramming speed. So, we have cleared out the egg sacs already. I did wake up an extra enemy there, but whatever, it's fine. Probably. Okay, the Alpha Centipede. Also, the Leaping Guy. What's your deal again? So you're called a Leaper, sure. Leapers are substantially similar to Scorpions. They do a ton of damage, but they also have very, very low health. You're just trying to free your ally there, which I guess is fine. So... You only have 3 movement now? Yeah, I don't know. We just kill everything, right? I don't... This doesn't seem too difficult. Is there a reason? No, I don't think so. I think doing this the simplest way totally makes sense. Oh, actually, sorry. I should spider you. Okay, there we go. More spiders, fewer problems. Just like in that rap song. Wow. All of the enemies are very mad about this situation. Well, I mean, obviously... Harold's almost leveled up. Okay, don't even need the spider. It's true. Additional victories of this kind will increase our chances of survival considerably. So... Protect a cannon bot and destroy the hacking facility. Shields and freeze mines. Still 373 cryo mines in this area. I mean, getting a perfect would be cool, right? And at this point, power rewards are less valuable than they used to be. Let's go ahead and take on the thermal dampeners. Let's see if we can do this. So if the enemies step onto the mines, they'll be frozen. I mean, if anything steps onto the mine, it'll be frozen. Gosh, that's a lot of alpha bugs. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. This one's supposed to be easier. It's got the shields and whatnot, but that's a lot of alpha bugs. Okay, cool. Awesome. So I did manage to successfully bait a couple of them. That one's just going to hit a shield. This one can be knocked into the water. Ooh, maybe not, actually. I guess a shot right here is pretty great. I think we just kill you. So, I guess actually all we have to do is move away from this thing. Well, it's gonna kill the time pod if I don't do something. But actually, it's probably better to just repair, right? And shove it so that it blocks the spawn. So that fixes that problem. Then I drop an artillery bullet directly on its head, which pushes this thing into the water, pushes this thing to here, where all its attack is going to do is free the Alpha Hornet at worst. I mean, it's not really optimal. I could do this instead. Yeah, if I punch that thing... I don't know how we're going to deal with the Alpha Centipede. This is a problem. I can move to here, shoot there, just make it so that it's only hitting those two tiles. It's hitting tiles that don't matter. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to punch you over to here. You'll block a spawn, you'll kill another enemy. That's useful. And I can just tank the shot and also shoot the thing, right? Because I'll take 2 damage and I'll get covered in acid, but he'll auto heal. Yeah, because I think this attack is still extremely worth doing. I hate putting the artillery unit this far back, but like this attack's awesome, right? I should move the tank first. Yeah, so now this thing's attack is going to break the shield on that building, which is less ideal. Oh, actually, that makes the building... yep. Wasn't thinking I had enough. That actually is a big problem. That's actually very bad video gaming. All right, well, the good news is... limited but non-zero. So you get the spider. Actually, I should have moved first. Yeah, that's an error. Then we do a little bit of spawn blocking. You actually can't get to a spawn tile this turn, though. So it's probably better you attack. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna move up onto the ice. Do some damage to you. You're just gonna stand here. Yep. Oh, right. I could just kill this thing, couldn't I? How do I... Okay. That's how you indicate direction. Yeah, let's just nuke the thing. It doesn't feel like I should be allowed to do that. Okay, the only thing that spawned was their scion. So the shell scion here causes a point of armor on all the other Vec. It's pretty cool in a broad sort of general sense. It is not obviously going to have much of an effect on us. So you somehow still can't get to... I'm doing such a bad job. Alright, it's fine. Could have put our combat mech over here. Gonna repair. I was thinking just have the thing block a spawn, but that's actually very silly. We should not allow that. We should not suffer this thing to live. Although I guess I'm going to unmake the spider immediately by doing that. Let's have Harold do it. If it's just going to die, let's have Harold be the one to kill it. Because he's so close to leveling up. And you don't really do anything, it turns out. Take that. Okay. So we technicianed back to full health. Some leapers. Okay, so we can ignore this one. Stepping on the acid doesn't actually do any damage. So I feel pretty okay about this. Alright, there we go. And I'm just going to get out of the way. And I guess bombing run this thing. Good enough. Alright, so I did, through not thinking things through all the way, cause a couple of buildings to get destroyed. That's a lack of professionalism. I kind of forgot about the time pod. An explosive warp. So we don't have a science class mech on this team. So this is going to be off class for everybody. Teleport to target and push nearby tiles away. That's cool. Okay, +1 mech move is a great skill. Yeah, that's cool, but I think there's a pretty good chance we're just going to sell it for rep. So, kind of thinking about going to Glacier Cliff now to restore our power. If we go after this, there's a pretty healthy chance that we're going to make it impossible to get the perfect island bonus. Okay, who do I want to pick up this reactor? I might want to restore buildings immune. There's been a couple of times now where I've wanted that. The local coolant station detonated, releasing storms of cryo-nanites into the atmosphere. That seems like a really bad way to do that. Alright, we're going to do this both because it has power and because there's some chance we're going to be able to use the cryo-nanites against our enemies, obviously. This sucks, and I hate it. This is so many alpha bugs. It's too many. It's too many alpha bugs. Wow, another time pod, really? Okay, so that whole area is just going to get frozen. That's pretty good. Yep, the technician heal and then the freeze. So... we can have Harold kill this thing. No, sorry. We can have Ganymede kill this thing. Get ourselves a little bit of spider fun. I don't know what we're going to do about this critter, though. I don't see how we stop it. I guess, okay, I can just artillery shot it into the corner. If my artillery mech had one more movement, we could push it into the ice storm. That would be pretty fun. Yeah, I think we just have to do this. It doesn't actually leave us a way of dealing with this thing. No, never mind, it does. That's right, Harold has 4 movement now. So that lets Harold get all the way over to here to bounce this thing into the freeze zone. And I don't know, damaged or trampled by the enemy, I don't think the ice storm's going to kill the pod. No, okay, cool. That worked out really well for us. All right. How do we deal with this? This thing's going to become a real issue over and over and over again. Am I allowed to punch just like in a direction? Yes. Okay. So we can use the punch to just move. I mean, I can just slide it that way again. Or, sorry, I slide it into the ice storm. What am I talking about? Right? Just... you do that. You come down here and block a spawn? Just trap something up against the mountain? And then I'm going to have Harold come over here so he's in a more versatile position and just do nothing. I don't think it makes sense to pull himself into the ice or anything, so yeah. Okay, well, Hornet ain't too bright. So you could just go grab the time pod? The ice and the Hornet are going to work pretty well together on protecting that. I guess I just move you so that you don't free your friend from the ice. And you just repair. We have gotten very lucky with the ice storms. Okay. I win. Hooray! Pacifism! And additional time pods. Ooh, shield all nearby tiles is pretty fun. That's one that is perhaps actually worth equipping, even though we are not the same class that it is. So destroy the shield generator while killing 6 or fewer enemies, or protect the cannon bot. The thing I like about this one is the cannon bot exists. Signal relay has been compromised by the VEC. Destroy it to manually reboot the bot. Okay. I mean, I would like to do that. What does this one look like? A VEC assault has left a shield generator malfunctioning. It needs to be manually shut down. Deployed shields will go offline as the grid readjusts. So I kind of want to do the cannon bot one. I like cannon. I like having cannons. Okay, so this is the hacking facility. This does 2 damage? Man, what a good thing. Okay. So, I mean, this thing's just going to try to destroy the hacking facility that I don't like. It feels to me like we just take the shields offline. Oh, I should clarify. Armor. Armor reduces attack damage. Damage caused by like pushing stuff into things or fire is not affected. So now that I've moved myself out of this column, I just, right? And then you can step over here and splatter this thing. Okay. And now the bot's on our side. And this guy's at 1 HP, so it's a lot easier for the artillery mech to take him down. Oh, I get to drive it even. Cool. Alright, what is the best way to do this? I guess we can actually just use the cannon mech to block the shot, because, like, yeah, why not? It has a shield. I had to be very careful with it after that. So, what do I want to do with the tank? I guess I was planning to solve this problem with the tank, but it doesn't have to be that way. Or I was planning to solve this problem by dropping an artillery shot directly on top of this guy, but if I just shoot this thing, it'll kill him. And then we could use the artillery mech to actually move this enemy. Your attack only does 1 damage. And then burning happens at the beginning of the turn. Yeah, so we can get this thing to 1 HP. I can't kill it. And then you can just step out of the way. Actually, I could totally kill it. Yeah, I could totally kill it, and that rules. Doing so is good and fun. Okay, so... Now, the spider, unfortunately, is on fire. Yeah, that's not going to work. The fire damage is going to kill the spider before... That's a shame. Okay, that feels productive. That is a bummer. So we do have 4 enemies plus another wave of spawns, potentially. Okay, pretty much what I expect. So... there are a lot of ways of dealing with this. I think it makes sense to just drop a... You just drop an artillery shot here, which will cause this thing to kill that thing. You run up here, punch that thing and coat it with acid, and then Harold shoots you for 2. You can block a spawn and set this nerd on fire. Okay, so he takes 1 fire damage this turn, and then next turn he'll die before he gets to act. This thing's... Yeah. This feels good. Not gonna lie, pretty unhappy to see a leaper there. Of course. Well. Oh, actually. Well, this isn't bad at all, is it? Because this thing's not actually even... Well, sorry. This thing's fictional, first of all. But secondly, we can just walk out of the way. So, spider. Punch. There we go, and then you just burn to death. But you know what? I'm not even going to let it come to that. Eat lasers. I guess that didn't sound... It sounded like a cannon. The bot is called Cannon Bot. It's probably not firing a laser. Thank you for saving that machine's life. How these seemingly mindless beasts are able to manipulate non-organic life's processors is a mystery we're still trying to unravel. Well, have you ever heard of a little game called Outpost 2? I think it might have the explanations you're looking for. I didn't actually install that other reactor that we got. I should do that. So, what do we want to use it for? Do I want a third bombing run? I think probably actually it's just better for him to have one more movement. Okay, if we manage to pull off both the stars here, we get bonus rewards. So that would be pretty fun. This is real ugly. Bad starting position. How much movement do you have? 3? Okay. Yeah. Alright, that's what I expected. Okay. So. The Scorpion Leader does 2 damage in multiple directions. I mean, this seems like a pretty easy fix, right? Well, this doesn't completely solve the problem. It'll shove it to here, and then it'll still kill 4 buildings, 4 power worth of buildings. Okay. That's a real problem, for sure. Because I don't really want to lose 4 power with the buildings. The thing is, I don't really know what I could possibly do about it. Right now, Harold doesn't actually stand to die. This thing's attack does acid as well. No. Why am I... Huh. Oh, right. The acid icon was because I was mousing over this thing. Okay, well, here's what we could do. Here's what we are going to do. I'm going to sacrifice these buildings up here. Actually, maybe not even. Yeah, no, we're not even going to. So, dash punch. Actually, like, super, super good here. I'm going to... Yeah, I do have to sacrifice those buildings, I think. Because I think the move is drop an attack directly on top of Scorpion Leader to push the tank free. And then the tank can't really participate in the battle. Like, we do this. And the tank gets to do that, I guess. And that leaves this thing just alive enough to get pushed into the spawner and kill it. Yeah. These buildings both get hit, but he also gets hit. It's not ideal. And we have a much smaller number of enemies for this round. mean, it feels like I definitely just push you to here, right? Then he intercepts this shot and dies. You... That's a little awkward. You kind of can't... You kind of don't get to participate in the battle. What do I do here exactly? I can't... Oh, I see. I got it. The answer is spiders, as always. Right? Because if we arachnoid this thing, then the spider could hit this guy for 2 since he's covered in acid. I guess the push would have made it 2 damage anyway. And we drop acid on top of this spawn point, so the thing comes up all coated already. Okay. So... yeah, I like this. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to shoot this thing over to there. Block a spawn. Execute an extremely fair and normal bombing run. Spider that thing and just block spawn with the spider. And this way we only have 2 enemies to deal with on the final turn, and one of them's at 1 HP. Sorry, 2 HP. 2 HP and 1 HP are very similar with the weapons that we have equipped now. Get him, Spider-Bot! Spider-Bot is the hero of the Resistance. And Ralph, I guess just fix your broken mech. I could have done a victory bombing run, I suppose. Okay, not totally clean, but it is all objectives. You have saved Pinnacle, accomplishing every objective without fail. Allow me to provide additional aid. I would love some additional stuff. Mech can act twice if it does not move. I think I'm going to take the 4 grid power this time. Like, I know unlocking more pilots is cool and everything, but also full grid plus 12% grid defense. I'm taking it. And then all pilots survive death is pretty whatever. So I think we're gonna sell this for sure. Sorry, donate. If I also donate this, we could just buy 3 reactors. Cause nearby enemies to flip their attack direction. That's fun. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not wild about the grappling hook. I am thinking about maybe swapping something out for it. But you know, we've done a lot of good with it. And it's nice for the tank to be able to move things in 2 different directions. I am going to donate it. No, I'm not. I'm going to donate this. And also, we're going to pass you Amelia. And I'm just going to buy 3 reactor cores and some more grid overpower, I guess. Okay, how do we want to spend these? We can obviously just buy a damage upgrade straight for somebody. I'm less pressed on the damage upgrade now that we have this. I might do like, what if we do 2 reactors here for plus move and acidic, and then we give somebody else a plus health react that can kind of build toward a damage bonus. Actually, I think I like that a lot. Let's make you health 5. We'll give you bonus movement, and the spider gets to acid people. Yeah. Okay. And by completing 3 islands, you've unlocked Detritus Disposal. So now we actually have all of the islands unlocked, which is cool. And we're totally gonna... there's some new enemies there that I've never seen before. Okay, well that's gonna be fun. We're totally gonna check that out next time. Although, unfortunately, for the moment, I'm plumb out of time. So that's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we're headed to Detritus Disposal to see about some of these terrifying new enemies. Because things were not bad enough for us, right? And we'll see you then.